Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be starting a brand new series on Farming Simulator 19, and this time we're actually going to try and complete it. Yeah, I know in the past I've never actually completed a series. Time was a massive factor for me, but I'm gonna try my best this time, and hopefully, if things go to plan, this will run all the way up until the release of Farming Simulator 22 on November the 22nd. And if you want to find out more information about that, I'll leave the link to my playlist where I go over all of the news that we've heard about it so far. Go and check that out. Now, we start on Rusty Acres. This is a map that's been out for quite a while. I've only recently found it. There was a stage I got out of Farm Sim quite a lot, but with the announcement of 22, I'm getting into it again. And you can see this is a UK-based map, and we start with £1.5 million. And I'll just show you the land that we own. Basically, all of this outside section, and the only reason for that is because it costs nothing. And we can do some verge cutting at some point as well. Now, we are playing with seasons, so it'll be semi-realistic series. I'm not playing with precision farming. I've never really used it simply because I don't understand it fully. But I think it will be built into 22, so we'll try it out then. But anyway, we need to get land and equipment. We'll start with the land. And immediately I'm going to buy this land here because it's quite a nice farmyard. And it costs nothing, so it's even better. Now, I think in terms of fields, we're going to go try and do this area here. We'll see if we've got enough for it. We'll definitely buy these ones next to the farm. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then I want to get these three ideally. It looks like we're going to have enough. We've still got 1.37 million, so we'll go ahead and do that. And there we go. We own quite a nice chunk of land. Those ones harvested, those two cultivated. Are all of them going to need lime? Yes, they are. All need ploughing. Excellent. So that leaves us with 1.24 million for the equipment. So what I'm going to do, because the equipment will take some time, I will go off camera. I will purchase all of that, and I'll see you back in the farmyard to show off what I've bought. Okay, I've got all the equipment. Well, I think I have anyway. We've got about 500,000 left as spare, and we'll just go over it now quickly. I've got more behind me, as you can see. So I've gone with a Bailey trailer. That's going to be our, obviously our grain trailer. Just thought it's a nice, decent sized one. Ideal for Britain as well. So I've gone with that. The plough and cultivator, these two are actually part of a pack. I can't remember what they're called, but they do attach together. You can see the rear attachment there. Personally, I find they work best separately, so that's what I'll be doing. Technically, this is a subsoiler, but basically it's just a plough. They're both 5 meter working width, so it's fairly decent to start with. The seeder, we've gone with the cockling something, I don't know what it is. A lot of these are modded. I think all of these, yeah, everything I've got is a mod basically, apart from the front weights. Yeah, this is a 6 meter working width, so it's quite a nice, decent size. Agro-Maz, we've gone with that. This is going to be our lime spreader. 8,200 litre capacity, so a fair amount. It'll go very quickly though. Lime always does. Gone with this chain harrow, that's our weeder. And then I've got the Massey Ferguson 5455. This is our sprayer and weeder. That's what this is going to be used for. It's a nice tractor. All of this equipment is second-hand, by the way, so I have minimised the cost. And this will be attached to our chain harrow and also the Amazon sprayer and sprayer tank that I've got. 15 meter working width, this one, quite ideal for the map. So that's good. Then over here we've got the main tractor, which I'll show you in a minute. I've gone with a telehandler. We've got the Merlot Turbo Farmer. Very nice mod. And I've got, you can see up there, I've got the bucket. I put that on there for counterweight, because the front of the tractor was lifting up a bit, so I put it behind the wheels on the trailer just to weigh it down. And yeah, I've got the pallet fork as well. I've gone with a 3-point linkage on the back of this as well, simply because if we need a counterweight, we have a weight over there which we can now put on this, so we can lift heavier loads. I thought that was quite ideal. Trailer, just gone with the Lizard. It's just a nice trailer to use, really. Ideal size, perfect size for the farm, actually. This will be used to, as you can see, transport all of our pallets around. I think pretty much all of this is limestone, apart from apart from these ones here. They're seed. Yeah, this, I don't know what happened. This is liquid fertilizer, but it has sort of gone through the floor. I don't know how I managed to do that. You can see I've offloaded the others there. We've got some herbicide as well, but I physically can't get it out. Yeah, we're just going to have to leave that there. That's now an implement on the farm. Anyway, the tractor that I've got is the Massey Ferguson 8670. Now, this is quite a large tractor, 295 horsepower. But I think for our farm, this is actually going to be perfect, because this allows us to use that subsoiler and the cultivator, because they actually require quite high horsepower, even though their working width is quite small. But it's just a nice tractor, because this is going to really boost our farm straight away, so we can really start upgrading the equipment. And I also bought a mulcher. This was just a last minute buy, just because I'd left the front weight of the farm as well. But also just to tidy up the yard, because you can see we've got all the weeds and bushes growing through. So we can really start to do something with this area. And that's not everything. I have done some purchases for the yard itself. So we've got obviously our sprayer over here to clean all the equipment. And then if I run over here, probably you can already see the next one. This is our alfalfa fermenting system, because we have got alfalfa on this map and I've never really done it before, so I want to try it out. This didn't actually cost as much as I thought. I think it was only something like 67,000. So yeah, quite good and reasonable price, really. And then I've also put the small fuel station over here, simply because the map doesn't have one, or not that I can find anyway, and it actually fits perfectly into this area. It couldn't have been a more perfect fit. Ah yes, and I've got the water wind turbine thing from the No Man's Land map, just because a little bit of extra income, and I had the money to do it, and actually it fits quite nicely there. So yeah, that's all the equipment we've got. Now I think the first task, we need to offload all of that and put it into here. And also sort all of this out in there as well. So let's hop into the telehandler and do it. In fact, no we won't. We will remove the bucket first, because that's going to be in the way otherwise. Yeah, hopefully you all like the equipment. Now I'm debating whether or not to purchase a combine. I'm thinking, because we're playing with seasons, we're not going to need it often. Like all of this equipment we will need, but I mean, our harvester, we're only going to use it once a year. Do we really need it I don't think we do. But I'll leave that up to you guys. Let me know in the comments if you think I should buy one. Now I'm going to have to save money because to harvest the alfalfa we need a forage harvester. So that's going to cost some money to rent. But also I want to save up because we've got Global Company installed. So there's a few things that I want to do. The first one is premium potatoes because they can actually get you quite a bit of money. But also oil. I've got an oil factory mod. So if we harvest canola or sunflowers, we can deposit it there, and then it will manufacture it into oil, which sells for like 3 or 4 times the amount of the raw material itself. But the factory for that is 630,000, and we're going to need to terraform some land as well to fit it in. So I want to save up for that. But yeah, again, let me know if you think I should buy a combine harvester or not, because at the end of the day we're going to need to do some saving up before we can get that factory anyway. And now I can't get it off the pallet. It's stuck. There we go. That's how professionals do it. Try and actually line it up better. There we go. That'll do. Yeah, this is something I hope they change for 22. The sticky pallets and pallet forks, because that's just. I mean, why does it do that? It's really, it shouldn't be happening. But hey, there we go. That's just the quirks of the game, and it'd be nice if they could do something about it instead of keeping it in the game every single time a new one releases. Anyway, let's. I'm gonna stop talking and just get this done now. Okay, so we have finally got there. Everything is now inside this shed. We've got the seeds here, all of the lime here stacked up nicely, 3 of the 4 liquid fertilizers, and all 4 of the herbicide tanks. And that should do us for a while. Well, everything other than the lime, that is. The lime will just go really quickly. I'm going to leave the telehandler in there. Right. What tasks need doing first? Well, I believe if we go on here, all of our fields are going to need lime. These 2 here are already cultivated. The others just need the lime put on them. All of them need ploughing. I won't do these 2 fields ploughing this time because it's already cultivated, so I'll have to cultivate it again after, just making more work. So I'll plant those directly. But all of those need lime, so we're going to get through... oh yeah, all of it. So what we'll do, we'll just detach the trailer quickly, find a home for the mulcher. And then we'll get ourselves attached to the lime spread and we'll go start doing some work. I think that'd be a good idea. Go lower that down. Excellent. Right. This is an amazing tractor. Go right. Get that lined up. Take the cover off. Try and avoid that. I still don't know how it happened. I really don't know. I'm just magical like that. That's what it is. Right, back into the telehandler again. Should have just left one of these. No, we need 2 of these, don't we? Should have left the lime out. We might actually need to go and buy more. I don't think that's going to be enough for all of these fields. Well, we'll find out, because I know we need roughly 2 of them to fill this up. So this is 8,200. These are 4,200. Why is that moving backwards? That's better. Yeah, it's eating it up. Yeah. We are definitely going to get through a lot of lime very quickly. That's going to be where the expense of the farm goes. All going to go through to the lime. All of our profits are going to go into increasing yield for more profits that we'll lose to increasing the yield. Always good when that's the case. What I'll do, I'll just leave that pallet there, because that'll be gobbled up. Might be a little bit left over, but won't worry too much about that. Yep, going in slowly. Now I have got seasons set to a 3-day cycle. Simply I think I prefer it that way, just because you can see farming year a bit quicker and it allows you to progress a bit faster, and just, you're not going to be waiting around for as long, because there's always going to be a task to do, especially when you own as many fields as we do. Yeah, it's going to be good fun. Almost there. Come on. Yep, exactly 200 litres left. Just drag that back into the doorway. Beacons on. Oh, we're not going to make that. Oh, wait. No, we are not. Oh, this wasn't a good idea. There we go. Yeah, we're starting this field and just make our way around to them all. Oh, I forgot to show you, I bought a van. This is a workshop van, so I've got that. I don't know how it works. I put it next to the Massey over there, and so far all I've been able to repair is the van itself. So I've no idea how it works, but we've got one anyway. Go and open that gate. We'll leave the gate open because we'll need to go out quite soon, I imagine. And lime away. There we go. It always misses the edge of these fields. I think the creators put a boundary on them, which is quite annoying. Could probably plough them up just to make the most of it. We'll get the liming underway. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch off the HUD and let's go into a time lapse. Okay, so we have finished the liming. I've only done these 4 fields here. I'm not going to do these 2. We'll do those next season, or next year, I should say. Simply because they're already cultivated. So we want to just drill them directly. I mean, we could do it, but I am running out of lime as well. And there's not going to be enough to cover the 2 fields. And although we've got plenty of money, we are, of course, saving up for the oil production factory and some other projects. And this IBC is still in the floor. I think I've shut down the game a couple of times. Now, you may have seen a jump cut, or a slight jump cut in the liming time lapse. That was just where I've come back. It's a new day for me in real life, different day in game, of course. But yeah, it's still there. Really weird. Anyway, next time we're going to get on to ploughing and cultivating the fields. I think this episode is going to be a long one. I've already started editing the first part, and it is quite long, so I'm going to try and make this outro quite short. So I want to thank you all for watching. Hopefully you're going to enjoy this series. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Join my Discord server. All of that is a massive help to the channel. But yeah, I'll see you next time, guys.